Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Well, after a more seasonable start to our Monday, our temperatures have really begun to climb thanks again to plenty of sunshine across the area, as well as those southerly winds. They are very light, but they are helping us to warm up. Already in Eau Claire, we are hovering in the mid-70s. Here's a live look out at Phoenix Park. You can see some of those trees beginning to change color just a little bit. Those winds right now, as I mentioned, very light in nature, up to about 3 miles an hour. Our dew points have climbed up just a little bit from this morning, now hovering in the lower 60s. And much like this weekend, the next few days are looking to be very pleasant to be outdoors. The calendar says fall, but Mother Nature is telling us that it is still feeling more like summer out there. Temperatures are going to be about 10 to 15 degrees above average over the next few days. Precipitation wise, our dry pattern will continue. We're not looking at any rain chances throughout the week. Those better chances don't come until moving into the weekend. Humidity levels will be bouncing back and forth between comfy to noticeable. Will be more so with those dew points in the 60s today and tomorrow before the 50s do make a return, so those comfortable conditions. Let's do a little bit of a temperature tour this afternoon. Right now sitting at 77 in Cumberland, 74 this afternoon in Ladysmith, 72 in Jim Falls, 78 on the gauge in Menominee, 76 in Augusta, pushing further to the south, 82 in Toma and Sparta, 75 in Burns, and 70 this afternoon in LaCrosse. As I mentioned, those dew points have climbed up just a little bit across our neck of the woods, hovering in the 60s. Pretty much a very similar story across much of the upper Midwest as well. Thanks to high pressure that was overhead earlier this morning, that has now pushed a little further to our south as the afternoon goes on. That's still beginning to usher in southerly flow. We do have a cold front that's situated further to our north across portions of northern Minnesota. This is going to become more east-west oriented as the day goes on. And that really all it will really do is bring in just a few clouds later this evening, more so into the overnight and into tomorrow. Timing things out with our forecast model, we'll begin to see a few clouds begin to roll in this evening, as I mentioned, but the better chance will be into the overnight. We're not expecting anything in terms of rain chances. Those chances should be shunted off further to our northwest over central Minnesota. But still, cloud cover may keep us a few degrees cooler for tomorrow, with temperatures hovering in the lower 80s. We may eventually begin to see some breaks in the clouds late Tuesday night and into Wednesday, with sunshine expected to make a return. And as I mentioned, it's still going to be in that noticeable category with our dew points today and tomorrow, but those dew points are expected to fall into the 50s moving into Wednesday. And it's crazy to think that we are indeed in the season of fall with these temperatures being so warm, but we are beginning to see some of those leaves change across portions of the area. Those better areas are further to the northeast across northern Wisconsin, but we are beginning to see some of those leaves change across much of the state. For tonight, temperatures will be dropping down near 57 degrees with increasing clouds. There is a small chance for some fog, so something to keep in mind for the morning commute tomorrow, as our winds are going to be very light and our dew points are going to be near our air temperatures. Looking at our 7-day forecast, a little bit cooler for tomorrow, a little bit more breezy though by Thursday and Friday and into the weekend. And we actually do have a few chances of some scattered showers in the forecast for this weekend. And today's Sunshine Award goes to Sean B. This is from Courtney Addis. Courtney writes, Sean B. is a nurse at the Internal Medicine Department at Marshfield Clinic in Eau Claire. She is one of the best nurses I have had the pleasure of working with. She was so kind, patient, and so understanding, and really helped me when I needed that little extra help. If you would like to nominate someone for the Sunshine Award, you can send us an email or head over to our website at WEAU.com.
Yeah, truly unbelievable weather here as we head into October.
I know, it's really crazy to think about, and we're only actually a few degrees from our record high temperatures. I believe that record high today is 89. We'll be about 5 degrees short of that, Judy.
Wow. All right. Thanks, Sarah.